Alright, let's go examine the incinerator. It's this way, right? Okay, that scared me. Holy shit. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? 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 Let's save. Well, let's put on the hat. Yeah, let's put on the detective hat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. It must be where they burned the documents. What could they have been? Decide the film of Kagura is to be incinerated. While I am aware of the importance of keeping a record of the event, even considering what happened, there's something very strange about this film. At first I thought it was just damage to the film itself, but I checked again and that's when I realized the film is showing a woman who definitely wasn't present at the time of the recording. I think she's dancing. Just to be sure, I had the other nurses watch the film with me. The second time I saw it, I could see her even more clearly. The woman is slowly becoming more and more apparent in the film. I could barely believe it myself when I came to this realization, but there's simply no other explanation. I don't want to see it again. I don't want to be near this film again. I'm afraid I can't wait for your permission, Director. I'm taking this cursed thing straight to the rear incinerator and destroying it once and for all. So someone was there that was not supposed to be. Probably the one in the middle? The center one? Dear Choshiro, long time no see. I hear you're coming to Rogetsu Island for work. I'm on the island now, conducting some research. We'll be able to meet up. This place is pretty interesting. Its culture is almost completely unique. My specific research topic is mask. The mask-related beliefs of Rogetsu Island are well known, even on the mainland, but there are still many mysteries to be explained. Fortunately for me, this is the year of the Rogetsu Kagura, held once a decade. Many different masks are made for the ceremony, and I couldn't have timed it better. If all goes well, I might even have a chance to actually see the mask being made. I'm planning to stay for a while to take advantage. Do you remember Hiyori? She insisted on tagging along with me. So it's really excited about seeing the Rogetsu Kagura. What a tourist. When I told her I knew a real detective, Hiyori said she wanted to meet you, so when you get here, we should all go for a drink. We haven't done that much since we got jobs. Takashi Aiba, teaching assistant, history department, Kusanagi University. The purpose of Kagura mask is to make the wearers one of the gods, as to take the appearance of them, and perform the ritual dance. But the mask on Rogetsu Island don't represent gods. In fact, there aren't any gods in the belief system here. Also, the Rogetsu Kagura got its current name relatively recently. It used to be called the Rite of Descent. Descent represents the journey of the souls of the dead. And given the custom of putting masks in the faces of corpses, the mask on this island must represent the dead. The tradition of putting on a death mask and performing dances occur elsewhere, but these masks represents death itself, the forms of mind, and that have been faced death. The shape of the soul in the moment one moves from existence to nothingness. The masks here represent the shape of things that leave behind no lasting forms. The Rite of Descent used such masks. What function did it have in the island society? It is the mask worn by the vessel. It was crafted long before the other Kagura mask, and its roots are different from any of them. The most prominent of them is the mask of the Lunar Eclipse, crafted by the Yachizen Suetsu Yamokutsuki. However, legend has it that disaster befell the island when the mask of the Lunar Eclipse caused the vessel to blossom. And so its existence has remained taboo for many years. The mask-making arts from the era of Suetsu were lost for a time, most likely as a result of the disaster. Nothing is known about it except that it was black in color. The present-day mask maker Soya wants to revive the advanced arts of Suetsu. Perhaps the mask of Lunar Eclipse is ultimately said. We both have mild cases of moonlight syndrome. They say it happens to a lot of people after watching the Kagura, and will have to be hospitalized here for a while. Now that I write the word hospitalized makes it sound so serious, but don't worry, it's not that big of a deal. In fact, it won't even stop me from continuing my maths research. If you get another chance to visit the island, make sure you visit. We could certainly use some companions. The other patients aren't exactly a black mask. When the dead return to the world of the living, living becomes as dead. The mask made to become as dead makes the wearer become death itself. I can't imagine what this mask is used for. It has a gentle smile, like a Buddhist statue, but there's a primal emptiness about its face, as evocative, a particular kind of death. Looking at it, I feel myself drawn into it. The depths of oblivion, I feel terror and relief. It's beautiful. The mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Though I smashed my eyes in, I still see, it's still looking at me. I can see it again. It's so beautiful. It looks like we're gonna have to investigate the back garden. Let's save first. chain lens. We'll need that. It was my uncle's recommendation that brought me to Rogetsu Island. At first, I was quite apprehensive, but both the islanders and the infirmary staff have shown me kindness, helping me to settle in my new job and new life here. I appreciate now that the good advice my uncle gave me. I feel so lucky to be here. It turns out that this is the year of the Rogetsu Kagura, an important island festival. At the center of this Kagura is called a vessel, who performs a dance as an offering to the gods. I was very surprised when the islanders asked me, an outsider, to take the role of the vessel. They explained that a vessel should be a woman of an age, beautiful and impressionable. When I put like that, how could I possibly refuse? It's such an honor. This will be an excellent opportunity for me to express my gratitude. It's brought me, I'm truly thrilled. For a vessel, I have to take part in the purification ceremony. One of the vessel masks worn during the Kagura. Hearing about this made me a little more nervous when I was accepted to the role. I hope it all goes to plan. Okay, so I gotta bring the film reel all the way back to the dining room, right? Check the footage on the reel. Alright, so I have to go back to the dining room. Go all the way to the dining room. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's save first.
何があった？
あの時巫女が死んだ。何が起こってたんだ。
9月25日、老滅館。ようやく老滅館の患者に聞き込みができた。関係者以外は入るのが難しいが、さやかさんの口添えもあってなんとか潜り込めた。月遊病というのは記憶をなくす病気らしく、言っていることはほとんど要領を得ない。見たと言った次の瞬間には見ていないという。これじゃ聞き込みにならない。入院している少年から3階の間垣という男の部屋で少女を見たという証言を得た。これからその部屋へ向かう。老滅館309号室、発見できず。どうもこの絵のことらしい。しかしここで俺どうでの老滅館4階、ここで最後だ。奥の部屋を調べればこの建物を全て調べたことになる。この部屋の住人は咲夜という女性、灰原の姉にあたる。重度の月遊病らしく、灰原について聞いてもおそらく無駄だろう。しかも今は昏睡状態ということだ。しかしここはまるで牢獄だ。捜索終了。灰原も少女たちもここにはいない。
何を伝えようとしていたの？あの人、何が見えてる？部下をお願いします。
Everything's getting out of control. Soya has been completely consumed by his obsession of his Yamutsuki ancestor, and now the Heibaras have started behaving in ways that I simply can't understand. I have to get Ruka better. I have to take her away somewhere far away from here. They've never heard of this island, and I won't have to hear the name Rugetsu. Choosing between husband and my daughter isn't easy, but saving Ruka is the only thing that matters. And I'll do it no matter how long it takes. I'm so sorry, Soya. Somewhere deep inside you is the man I once cared for, who I still cared for. But you've buried him so deep inside this madness that I don't think there's any way for me to save you. I'm leaving Rogetsu Island. Found a key. Wonder what that key is for. Got him.
この風景。どうなってるんだこれは。灰原は 島を訪れたあの日、この島から人が消えた。
That was an interesting chapter. Tranquility. Spooky. Spooky. Searching for Madoka finds herself in her own room at Rugetsu Hall and discovers a photo of herself as a child alongside a woman with no face. Does the woman have any connection to the girl in black? Misaki feels that if she could only meet this woman, her own past would become clear. My special friend. She's hiding in the basement. No, this is... Where's this? Sakuya. So the next chapter is going to be about Sakuya. Misaki with girl in black is me with someone else. Regarding treatment of Misaki Aso, patients with high spiritual potential are different from other patients in that their sense of self is inherently weaker than most. They can also present symptoms of taking on secondary personalities. Dr. Rara feels that in order to find new ways to treat patients in the special isolation room, we should try some experimental therapy on Misaki. As a precursor to treating the patients on the isolation room, special procedures are being performed experimentally in the primeval passage. The symptoms have only worsened and the effects are extremely doubtful. Treatment with the apparatus is also having no effect, so it may be necessary to revert to administering medication in order to halt the hopeless advancements of symptoms. Okay, let's save, and we'll play more Fatal Frame next time on Fatal Frame and the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse.